I thought the game this evening was a very hard-fought game by both teams. I thought both teams were in situations where things didn't go either team's way, and you could have pouted a little bit, but I thought both teams just continued to compete and battle. Very happy and proud of resiliency that a lot of our guys showed, whether it was thinking next play based upon what happened on the previous play, whether we missed a shot or we turned the ball over. I thought our guys continued to battle, and that mindset and aggressiveness gave us the opportunity to win the ball game. I thought we rebounded the ball very well. In particular, you look at Jalen Horde, he had 17, and that was a tremendous offensive putback at the end of the game to give us life. And I thought a lot of different guys played well for us in terms of making shots. Brandon was 4 of 7 from 3. June knocked down a couple big threes, and I thought Sean D, he made some plays down the stretch for us.
Questions?
Any first half looked like, again, the last two games where you guys struggled to make shots, where at some point you just start thinking like that they're going to have to go in eventually. This is not a team that's going to shoot 25% for the rest of the year.
You got to be ready to shoot on the catch. You can't control if the ball goes in or not. You can control your mechanics, and that's it. You got to jump up there and knock down shots. And I say you have to knock down shots because you got to score points to win the game as well. But as a basketball player, you're not going to make all the shots that you take. But you still got to know when you're open. You got to be ready to shoot. And I thought there were a couple times tonight the guys turned down shots because they missed some shots earlier. Brandon in particular, early in the ball game. So we want our guys to stay aggressive and shot ready on the catch and be aggressive and look at the basket, look for your teammates, and try to make the game easier for someone on your team.
I think it seemed like there was a game earlier in the season where you didn't foul up 3 and the other team had the ball. Today you decided to make that move, it looks like. Who made that call, and then did it come maybe earlier than what you wanted?
I didn't want to do it at first, but I didn't like the matchups that when he was pushing the ball up the court. I thought
so it kind of called him off.
Xavier Johnson was – I watched him play AAU ball. He's a tough competitor. That dude gets downhill and gets to the rim really, really well. And he had a live ball, and Brandon was kind of backpedaling, and then the floor was kind of split, and I just yelled at Brandon to take one.
Danny, what do you think of Sean D? He missed that mid-range shot and then missed the heave at the buzzer, and then comes out in overtime and looked like he showed some of the resiliency you were talking about.
Absolutely. Sean D, you look at his stat line, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. It's one of the better overall games he's had this year. And he did some good things for us. He was resilient, like you mentioned, and we also talk about next play for our guys. Next play. Something happens, good or bad, you got to focus in on the next play. He did a good job of that.
Has it been more difficult, given the last 2 or 3 weeks, for these guys to move on to that next play?
I would imagine so for them. Just because I think their ears are a little bit more open to the things that are out there being said. So I would think so. So, for them to come back and battle the way they battled today is, something that we're happy to see, and gives us some momentum going into this bye week to continue to work and get better.
What do you think of Sharon Wright's explosion, especially after how he performed at Clemson for you?
He's been in the gym working on some things, and tonight, some of the things he's been working on, in particular shooting the 3 ball, was really good. He went on a quick 8-0 run for us at one point. So yeah, he played really well and did some good things for us, and it's always nice to see guys get rewarded in games when they work hard in practice.
It seems like Pitt, especially maybe in the first 25 minutes, found some holes in the zone that other teams hadn't found. They ended up getting 5 right at the basket.
They did.
Did you adjust to kind of shut that down, because that didn't happen late?
we talked about what we needed to do on our rotations, and a lot of times we were just anticipating the ball being passed. And with that anticipation, our bottom guys of the zone were getting outside of the lane line, and they had a player on the inside of the lane line and had a player in the corner. The bottom has to guard the corner, but you don't go until the ball is passed. Our guys were anticipating the pass, and they were throwing a really sharp pass to that block for a shot. And you know, we made some adjustments, and we tried to do a better job of having somebody in front of the ball as well, so it wasn't such a straight line pass.
It seems strange to say this, but if you take away those 5 layups, you guys were really, from a field goal defense perspective, were stout.
I probably have to go back and look at the film and probably agree with you after looking at it, but we also missed 6 layups or so. You know, during the course. I know in the first half, we had some point-blank opportunities that we didn't come away with anything. And so, you know, whenever you're scoring points and things of that nature, it changes the flow and momentum of the game.
Some good things happen in this game. You identified some points to improve. Does tonight's performance give you confidence going forward, or more areas like this?
I'm always confident.
Coach, Jalen's layup to send it to overtime was the only bucket that you guys had in the final 5 minutes of regulation. That same exact drought happened at the end of the BC game, which was a similar game. So why do you think like offensive execution kind of tailed off?
You make shots, you miss shots. You ever play? I mean, you don't make every shot. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying when you shoot the basketball, you don't make every shot. Then you got guys guarding you. I mean, that's going to happen. You know, I'm sure there was a stretch of the game where Pitt missed some shots in a row too. It just happens. You just have to find a way to be resilient. You have to find a way to get to the free throw line or get in transition and do things of that nature. And, you know, we had some good shots and we missed it. But, you know, for us in the second half, we shot 54% from the field. In overtime, we shot 67% from the field. So, you know, it just ebbs and flows.
Yeah, last time there was a break of this nature on the schedule was the Charlotte game, and that gave you a pretty good taste in your mouth and came out and got a good win against Davidson. Can this be another jump forward in the next week or so?
That's absolutely the plan for us. You know, that's absolutely the plan. You know, we get a chance to work on some different things. We get a chance to let our bodies rest up a little bit. You know, you use your bye week to kind of get recharged and get ready to go, and that's what we're going to do.
You have 1 or 2 days off in the next 7?
I'm not for sure yet. I hadn't looked that far. We have the schedule. I just don't know it by heart.
You're zeroed in on today.
Tomorrow's an off day. Tomorrow, that's what I know. Tomorrow's an off day.
Anything else for Coach? Thank you.